Hello journal friends, this is Angie. Today I'm showing you how to make this easy journal, which you can use as a memory journal, a junk journal, writing journal, whatever suits your fancy. This journal took me about 2 hours or so to make. It's a great project for crafting afternoon while watching TV. So let's get started. You need a cardboard box. You can use a cereal, cookies, or like me, a Melba toast box. It depends on the size you want your journal to be or the type of box you have. We're going to open it and cut one of the sides to make a book cover. I use my paper trimmer, but you can use scissors or an X-Acto knife. This next step is optional, but recommended. I use duct tape to make the spine stronger. You can also use masking tape, glued cardstock paper, or even fabric. This is just what I had at hand. Going to cover it with paper or fabric. In this case, I found a nice looking paper in my stash and I went with that. Using double-sided tape or glue or both like me, cover the cardboard on the outside. Trim the material you're using about 2 inches wider and taller than your cover. Center, burnish, and fold the cover. Make sure your edges are folded. And now you will cut the corners, put some glue on the edges, and very carefully glue them inside. Burnish with a bone folder or the handle of your scissors. Now comes the fun part, choosing the paper. I have a variety of papers I will use for this journal. You can also use notebook paper, tea stain paper, scrapbook, cardboard, cardstock, old folders and envelopes, paper from magazine, anything really that you have at hand. Measure your cover and start folding them the way you want to place them inside your journal. These are tracing papers. I think they look beautiful inside. Here I have old scrapbooking paper from my stash and I'm trimming it. I also have a manila envelope which I'm going to place inside one of the signatures. It's time to start dividing the papers into signatures. The signatures are little booklets that make up your journal. I used about 5 to 7 pages in each signature. It doesn't matter what size the paper is, as long as it fits inside your journal. You can have pages of the same size, or you can also have smaller pages. The manila envelope I cut to make sure it fits inside one of the signatures. I cut the sides and I'm taping them with washi tape, and it is ready to go inside a signature. These are my 6 signatures. I'm making sure that they fit inside the cover, and as you can see, there's a lot of room because I want to use this journal as a memory book, and I will be gluing photos and a lot of paper inside. All my decorations will make it bigger, so I'm making sure it has extra room. I am now using bobby pins, big bobby pins, to make sure the pages inside the signatures don't move. I saw this tip in Johanna Clough's channel, and let me tell you, she's the queen of junk journaling. You should really check out her channel on YouTube. You can also use paper clips or butterfly clips to keep it all together. I will be sewing these signatures to a separate piece of cardstock so that I can glue them to the cover. But you can also sew them directly into the cover, and you will have the amazing stitches on the back, but they will show. That's a matter of preference. I am now using a scrap piece of cardstock, which is the same length as the spine, to use as a guide to make my holes inside the signatures. Make sure to mark the top and bottom and fold in half, then mark an inch on each side of the length and also the middle. This is where you will be punching your holes. You can use an owl or even a large needle. Now start punching your holes using that guide. Make sure it lines up so the holes are all in the same place for each signature. Make sure the top and bottom are exactly where they should be. Now the scary part, sewing. I promise you this is not that hard. Let me show you. You can use any strong thread. I use waxed thread, but you can also use embroidery floss or even a piece of cotton cord. Now start by passing the thread through the middle hole and leave a tail the length of the paper. Go through the cardboard or your cover, if that's what you chose, and pass the thread in the middle hole where you want your first signature to go. Then go to the top and pass the thread from the cardboard and then inside your booklet. Then go out again in the middle hole and do the same on the bottom part. Go in again and make a knot. Show you another way. It's really easy. Pass the thread through the middle of your signature and the middle of the cardstock. to the top and pass the thread through the middle of the cardstock to the other side inside the booklet. And then go to the other hole. If you went in from the top, then you go to the bottom and then go outside again through the signature, through the cardboard, and inside again in the middle of your booklet. You will have the thread coming from the same hole. Then make sure it's tight without breaking the paper, make a knot and cut it. Don't cut it too near the knot. If you sewed the signatures to the cover, you're done. But I went a long way. So here are all my signatures glued to the cardboard. This is a piece of lace I have, and it's just purely decorative. You don't have to do that, but I like the look of bands in a book. Glue your threads on the outside, and this is optional as well. But I put a piece of fabric also to make it stronger. You can also use cardboard for this. Put glue all over the piece of cardboard and spread it. Please don't use your finger like I did. It makes a mess, and now you will see me lifting my index finger and trying not to touch anything with it. That was not the best decision, and that's why my manicures don't last, honestly. Make sure it's really burnished and that it's stuck to the cover. This is a piece of fabric that I cut to make it look like a ribbon. You can also use ribbon or cord. I glued it inside each cover before the end paper. I chose this nice flowery paper, and using glue, I spread again. There's that darn finger again. It was a pain to get off. Don't do that. Burnish everything to make sure it's nice and glued. Wait for it to dry. And now I am going to decorate it. You can use paper or lace or fabric for this. I used a scrapbook paper that matched, and I put it outside on the spine. Cut the length of the spine and the width plus 2 inches so you have an inch oversize on each side. Using the blunt end of a knife, score it so you can fold it better. Glue. Lesson learned, and I use a piece of cardboard to spread it. I cut this piece of cardboard and tea stain paper for the title spot. And this is the finished result. You can see we have a lot of pages of different sizes, but you can also do them the same size if you prefer. I just love this look. There's a lot of space for writing and tuck spots. You can glue pictures, and you can use it as a memory book, a journal, junk journal, smash book, etc. Thank you so much for watching. I really had fun making this journal, and I hope this was useful to you and that you make your own. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.